もう起こりました。フルパワーで皆さんを歓迎します。フェイトグランドオーダー BB プレゼンツセレブサマーエクスペリエンス逆襲のドバイ。覚悟してくださいね。せんぱい。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. We're continuing on with our Dubai adventure, and will we actually see Ciel today? Probably not, but that's fine. They're keeping her a secret for a reason. We have a pretty short one here. Section 6, Business District 1, where's the beast? Where's the beast? Me watching the stage play of Beauty and the Beast done by Disney. Where is he? And we went to a field trip for that. And they actually warned us, like, the beast is a little scary. And, like, it got me really, like, worried. Like, oh, how scary is this beast gonna look? It was just a bad costume. And I'm like, okay, well, they kind of overhyped that. And yet they showed us the Christmas Express with no warning. That needed a warning. Woo. There, you're fine. Everything's fine. You're going to do great again today. I was miserable most of yesterday, but it still ended on a high note. I'm feeling more normal, so I bet today will wind up even better. I love waking up feeling normal. I've got to look for the silver lining. The silver lining is you get a good breakfast. Good morning, Areshka gal. I'm sorry to spring this on you, but we have an emergency. Uh-oh. Oh, what's wrong? It's the Spirit Origin radar embedded in my shield. Granted, it has been acting up since we got here, and I'm still not able to get an accurate read on everyone's servant class. That aside, this morning, it returned a reading I never expected here. I know this is hard to believe, but it says it's detecting a beast in the area. But how do we not know it's just Draco on vacation? Are we going to do all of this and never bring up Draco? That'd be crazy. Wow. Really? I'm slowly sliding away. How far is she going to go? Is she going to go all the way? Will she go all the way? Wow. She's still sliding. Look at her. Aww. Some of you never saw how far she's... Okay, she's now way over there. That's funny. Some of you have never seen that, and you're welcome for getting the utmost content. That, does sound bad. I'm afraid so, Master. I can't tell you exactly where it is or what it's capable of, but I'm certain it's here somewhere. While the radar may not be able to determine a servant's class, I don't think this is a bug. Wait, what? Oh. The beast detection is a separate function from the rest of the radar. Of course we believe you, Mash. This is a serious matter indeed. I knew it. I knew I wasn't just imagining that bestial scent. You're right. And the heat I felt earlier was indeed the excitement for the battle ahead. Hang on a sec. Do beasts normally just wander around like stray cats? Huh. I would expect to see it destroying the city, tearing people to shreds and the like. Only it's pretty clear none of that is going on here. I'm so sorry. I wish I could tell you all more, but I have no more information to go on. What do you think, Master? How do you want to handle this? For now, I think we just wait and see how things play out. Good point. We don't have any verifiable, actionable intel yet. And while your hunches are leading credence to this discovery, the possibility that the radar is just malfunctioning remains. Then let's just keep sightseeing and gather info wherever we can. Good idea. I think that's the best thing to do right now. Look at her. She's on our side, and her stuttering is definitely helping us. Yeah, let's just keep going as if the beast doesn't exist. I mean, whoever heard of a beast hiding in plain sight, right? Oh my god, getting her in on this was maybe a mistake. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we get to it. I've used the phrase we can burn that bridge when we get to it so many more times than cross that bridge that I forget that that's the original meaning. For now, let's talk about today's itinerary. We're going to the financial district. For the most part, we'll be sightseeing. We'll take the bus there like usual. What are we gonna do? Look at Bitcoin? Like, I do not understand the idea of let's visit the financial district. Our next stop will be the area between Old Dubai and downtown Dubai. I guess it's kind of in between. The financial district is actually part of central Dubai. Are we in the right place? And the Ain Dubai Ferris wheel. Okay, no, this is them pointing out, oh right, no, it's actually a different map. And the Ain Dubai Ferris wheel, was that always in the same area? I thought it was over by the marina. Is something wrong? No, not at all. Come on, let's stay cool. You don't want them thinking you're a terrible guide. I guess this guidebook is a little out of date. Anyway, as I was saying, this area is distinguished by its many high-rise buildings, and not too far off from there is another huge building, but unlike any you have seen before, the Dubai Frame. Yeah, what is that? That said, it's not the only unusually shaped building there. The Museum of the Future is really unique too. However, the museum is incredibly popular, so much so I doubt we'll be able to get in. We'll start with the Dubai Frame. And not because probably getting the rights to show anything from that museum is impossible for the... What? Okay, yeah, what is this? Does Dubai really have a nether portal? I'm looking this up. Because that's all I see. Dubai Frame. Oh, yeah, no, God, no, that's real. Oh, wow, yeah, no, that's super real. Huh. I've never seen that before. What am I even looking at? Here we go. This is the Dubai Frame. It's 150 meters tall, about the same as a 48-story building, and it's almost 95 meters wide. It's even been officially It's even been officially recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's largest picture frame. I mean, I guess if a picture frame never actually frames a picture, is it a picture frame? I saw pictures of this while I was brushing up on Dubai, but seeing it in person is truly something else. Incredible. I can scarcely even grasp what I'm looking at. It's already turning out to be a wonderful experience. I can't believe it. The sheer bravery it would take to build something like this, and with such style at that. It's wholly unnatural, yet it blends so perfectly into its surroundings, all while exuding a sense of majesty unlike anything I've ever seen. Amazing. My brother would have loved to see this. I like how he's actually looking up. There's something really funny about an actual looking up sprite, you know? So, what exactly is this building for, anyway? I think it's supposed to be a large-scale representation of Dubai's picturesque beauty in building form. They say depending on where you're standing, you can either get a great view of old Dubai or new Dubai through it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Where if you stand in one way, you get a framed picture of old Dubai, stand another way, you get new... Okay, that's kind of cool. So they made this building because they consider the city itself to be a beautiful work of art. A beautiful picture does need a beautiful frame to emphasize its qualities. That makes this frame Dubai's dress. No, you could even say it's Dubai's armor. So cool. Now she's holding her hands up as though she's tracing the frame's outline. It's like, you know how we do like the curvy hands for a curvy woman? She was doing that with the frame. Speaking of art, I noticed there are two people over there eagerly painting their own. Goey? Is Goey here? Yeah! Goey and Hokusai. I guess it makes sense that artists would be fascinated by a building like this. That'd be kind of cool to just go there and actually paint what you see. And over there, I can see a couple of people taking selfies with the frame. Makes sense. This does seem like a great...
お腹すいた。
Uber Eats でいいんじゃない？今ならお得だし。
いや、パパッと作りますか。
どうした？やっぱり Uber Eats でいいんじゃない？
今なら1700円オフ。
Okay, so I have no idea why OBS just crashed on me. It just exploded. I don't know why. Anyways, hopefully that doesn't happen again. That wasn't a emulator issue. That was an OBS one. What the heck? This does seem like a great place for servant-gram-worthy shots, I said as I got halfway through that sentence before it died. Yeah, as I was saying, before it died, you start to realize very quickly as you do international travel that many places are made literally just for like Instagram. And when you start to notice it, you go, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. And then there's... This is the place. Are you the one who ordered the kebabs and shawarma? I had shawarma here a few days ago. It's real good. They didn't forget about him. 'Cause I sure did. Meat! Me when I get kebabs and shawarma. Although I will say, I definitely still prefer donairs. And if you don't know, donair, different meat than a shawarma, and is the Canadian one. Look it up. If you ever go to Canada, like poutine is pretty good. It's okay, right? But donairs, ooh, that's the good stuff. And it is different than a doner kebab. Don't get it twisted. Delivery complete. Always good to have an uneventful... Huh? A new review. Let's see. Your prompt and professional delivery allowed my husband to sate his hunger. Without your service, he would soon have begun to attack camels and dromedaries to devour their flesh. Aren't camels a type of dromedary? Isn't it like elephant and pachyderm? The resulting wild display would inevitably garner public attention, so exposing women around the world to his devastating attractiveness, which would force me to cast many curses I would prefer to save for other matters. Thank goodness that didn't happen. Curse. Apologies. I was so caught up in imagining those events, a little curse slipped out. At any rate, of course, 5 stars. Customer's wife. Big thumbs up. The way our system's set up, it should be impossible for someone to write a review on another's behalf. Well, she actually controls his cell phone. It's one of those relationships where the wife can look at the cell phone at any time. Yeah, it's really unhealthy. Oh well, it sounds as if you are family, so I will not worry over much about this. At any rate, this review is the best reward I could have asked for. Thank you, and we look forward to your next order. You can tell that this is written in Japan because she's not saying she would have preferred a tip, you know. God, I hate tipping culture. Huh? I know you. Hi, Penthus. I mean, those glasses, that necktie. The CEO of Amazonas.com, is that you? It is, and it is not. Here, I am not only the CEO of the galaxy's largest online commerce and delivery company, I am also the founder of a local startup. My firm is focused on bringing our experience with online commerce and delivery to an entirely new product line. Perhaps you have heard of us before? Indeed, a company's name is its lifeblood. Branding is key to the synergy of any new endeavor. She's gonna say activation, isn't she? She's gonna use the word activation. If you need a reminder, I'm happy to oblige as many times as it takes you to learn our name by heart. I also hope you will share it, along with these coupons for new subscribers, with your friends, but it only works if you're a new subscriber. And that's honestly the only reason I think people have multiple emails is so that they can be new subscribers over and over, you know? At any rate, the name of our new food delivery startup rolling out service in the city is Univer Eats. Okay, there it is. There it is. Not Uber Eats, Univer Eats. Uber Eats is big in Japan. I used it when I was in Japan. It's really popular. To the point where, I think Digimon uses Uver, U-V-E-R, so pretty much the same, right? Because in Japanese, V and B is pretty much the same noise. So, you know, Uber Eats, Univer Eats, right? It's, yeah. And I'm the Univer Eats CEO. There is something really funny about the fact that we're in Dubai and we're getting Uber Eats. But, so here's the thing. Uber Eats is sometimes seen as a mark of like, I don't want to say poverty, but kind of like trashiness for like, oh, you're getting your food delivered. But at the same time, wouldn't like the big CEOs and be like, I'm too rich to go out to eat. I'm going to order it in. Like, it's weird. You ever think about the weird dichotomy of that? Where getting food ordered in is either seen as cheap and trashy or it's seen as like the pinnacle experience? Weird to think about, I know. Univer Eats! Indeed. Have you already made an account with us? If not, scanning this handy QR code will allow you to do so easily. No, wait. Perhaps it is fate that brought us here together. Let me ask you a question. What is it? I've seen firsthand how adept you are at problem solving. That you are here now leads me to believe we are experiencing another incident. Thus, my question to you is this. Do you have anything to do with the latest news which has all of Dubai in an uproar? I'm sorry, but could you tell us what it is you're talking about? You mean you haven't heard? There is a notice about it on this very bulletin board. Beast alert in effect. The beast could be anywhere, maybe even right beside you. Is this a metaphor for someone with another religion? If you see anything suspicious, report it immediately. Thank you for helping to keep Dubai safe. It looks like Bibi has noticed it too. And whether there really is a beast or not here or not, something is clearly giving off a bestial aura. Hang on, if Bibi's putting up notices like this in a city she controls, does that mean she didn't do this to me? No, it could just be a trick to make me think that, while she enjoys watching me get confused and flustered. Yeah, I could definitely see her doing something like that, so I can't rule it out yet. Either way, the fact that everyone's on high alert now is definitely not helping. I don't think there's a beast here personally, but I couldn't tell you why I think that is, but I really don't think there is. Okay, why do you think we have anything to do with this? I suppose we are kind of in the middle of an investigation to see if it has anything to do with us, but we're mainly here to relax and enjoy a vacation touring Dubai. I see. Too bad. I was hoping you might help me arrive at a new breakthrough. Why? Did something happen? Alright. Maybe telling you this will lead you to some sort of hint. Then let us begin this brainstorming session in hopes it leads to a mutually beneficial relationship. The reason for my personal interest here is that my employees have been coming under attack with increasing frequency. You think these attacks are connected to the beast? To be honest, I do not know. Regardless, this problem is unlikely to resolve itself. It is doubly strange that it should be occurring here in Dubai, which is supposed to be safe and peaceful. As the problem is itself unusual, it stands to reason that the cause may be so as well, no? That makes sense. Alright then, do you have any information you can give us that might help? I do not. That is why I adjusted my schedule to ensure the issue is resolved as quickly as possible. What do you mean? I gave all of my Univer Eats employees a leave of absence, and I'm now making all the deliveries myself. Well, that's why it takes 45 minutes to get something 900 meters away. This guarantees that I will be the next employee to be attacked, at which time I can assess the situation for myself. This highly strategic, mission-critical methodology is designed to deliver a high-impact solution through optimized best-in-class execution. This is meeting talk. I hate these words. Sounds an awful lot like brute force to me. Hey, what if we help the CEO with her deliveries while we sightsee? Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away, but sure, okay. You probably got a moped or something, right? Maybe we could follow along in our bus? No, I use the traditional Amazonist means of transporting our deliveries. My feet. Me feetsies. My piggies, my tootsies. You know them. Oh, I see. Does that mean we need to literally run around? I really don't think I'm up to that. Not to worry, I should be able to keep up with her on my own. My experience being Santa Claus... one of those things that you just read, and you just say, and you... Yeah, he was, but... My experience being Santa Claus should prove useful while making ordinary deliveries as well. I kinda hate your talking complete nonsense, but I understand you perfectly right! Dude, Shufu is just the best. Okay, let's think this through. If there's a beast alert in effect, then it's safe to say there is a beast out there. But I also really don't think Ereshkigal has been going around attacking these delivery workers. Which means the attacker isn't a beast. Or we're dealing with a completely different beast. Oh wait, what if there is multiple beasts? I never considered that. Anyway, for now, I definitely don't want everyone to start suspecting there's a beast under their noses, so... I think the best thing I can do for Ereshkigal right now is find whoever is responsible for these attacks. She and Tanner put a whole lot of trust in me when they told me her secret. I can't let them down now. Well, helping with these deliveries would probably take us to a lot of different places. And since we were planning to travel around the financial district anyway, I don't think it would affect our itinerary all that much. So if this is what you want to do, Tanner, I'm totally fine with it. Thank you. This will be a big help. Oh, good timing. We just received another order. Let us head to our delivery location right away. But first, we need to stop by... Oh, it's time! A curry restaurant to pick up the order. Be careful, there's no telling when or where... Oh my god, is it Ciel attacking people who order curry? Oh my god, is that what it is? There's no telling when or where the attacker might strike. If that is where she is and what she's doing, that's really funny. I wonder if it's, I wonder if you could literally go onto, like, Google Maps and find the exact place where they modeled this after, right? There's definitely an air of commerce here. You can smell the NFTs. Yes, that's true. The souk, that is the marketplace we'll visit later, is supposed to be more overtly commercial, but it's clear how busy things are around here from all the cars and motorcycles on the roads. Univer Eats is not the only food delivery service operating in Dubai. We have several competitors, including Skip the Fishes. They only deliver seafood. No, they do not deliver seafood. They deliver everything but seafood. It is inevitable that new entrants will appear whenever people see an opportunity for success. Indeed, we have many rivals in the online commerce and standard delivery markets as well. Sounds like you're right in the middle of a battle for your very survival then. Exactly. And the fact of the matter is, the city's economy is thriving. It's certainly better for a city to have a good economy than a poor one. But when people begin to come not for the love of the city, but in pursuit of wealth, that is when problems can crop up. Yeah, anytime anything starts to become do it for the money, it's bad. Look at Pokemon cards. Not that I would know anything about that. The city is home to diverse customer space spanning a wide variety of backgrounds and lifestyles. There are both good and challenging aspects to that. Ordinary citizens, celebrities, business owners, workers, and now, a possible beast. Anyway, our client should be somewhere around here. Yeah, it's her! Okay. I'm supposed to be incognito, so I don't really want to stand out too much, but this should be okay, right? Yeah, it's got to be better to order delivery than to walk into a restaurant and ask to be served. Plus, it's too late to cancel my order now. Yeah, they should be fine, right? I think that is them. Delivery from Univer Eats. There she is! Oh, yes, that's mine. Thank you so very much. I don't think we have anyone here who should recognize her, right? I don't think so. We finally get to see her. And it literally comes to... I thought at first it was going to be that she's the one fighting and stealing curry, but she wouldn't do that. That's a sin, right? And come to think of it, it is very funny. They put the most devoutly Catholic, sort of servant in Dubai, and she's undercover. Anyways, I guess we're fighting her. Well, here's the thing. If we're fighting her, I want to fight her a special way. Let's see here. I'm gonna make a special team here. Let's go with you. Actually, let's go with... We're gonna be crazy. Where's my... select sort, that's what I want, yeah. Then... I'm gonna do it. Yeah. And then, let's go bonds. I need your jacket and a gear. Where's your gear? There it is. All right. This is just for the fun of it. Let's do it. Okay. Shoes. It always looks at the feet first, every time. Also, okay, I saw her use one of her skills and she picks up her gun and she says, like, 7. So that means that Nanako, the horse girl, turns into a little pistol, which is really funny to me for some reason. Huh? Is something wrong? You are a delivery service, right? And that delectable scent wafting from your bag sure seems like the food I ordered. Oh, right, my apologies. Here you are. Now, if you would just sign here, please. Yes, of course. Mysterious Executor Ciel. Ciel. I guess if you say it, it literally just sounds like CL, you know? I kind of wish they just did C.L because then it'd be CL, right? But okay. There. Did you need something else? Oh, I'm sorry. You look like you're from here, but I just realized you're probably not, are you? To think I'd run into someone like you when I'm supposed to be here incognito. Why would you say that? It must have been a 1 in a million chance. Not to worry. Respecting our customers' privacy is one of our core tenets. That being said, I hope you'll permit me to ask you something potentially rude. Does your latest quest involve hunting a beast? No, it doesn't. I see. Then it seems our business is unrelated. Forgive me, my aspirations are focused upon running a first-class business. I should not have said anything about this. At least allow me to give you this coupon for your next order. You are also welcome to contact our customer support center if you would like to offer any feedback. Yeah, but it's only a coupon that works if you get like $70 worth of stuff, and like at that point you're actually spending more money than you'd be saving, so... Oh, thank you. But don't worry, you weren't being rude at all. Personally, I think running a company with a human touch is better than treating it like a purely impersonal business. Thank you. Your feedback is important to us. I'm afraid we must address a more pressing issue before we can dedicate ourselves to further improving our quality of service. Huh? Sounds like you have a lot on your plate. Your companions even more so. Huh. Oh, right. This is a tipping country, isn't it? Oh, it is? Wow, that's wild. We talked about tipping earlier. Then, since you all helped deliver the meal, I'll have to give you all a tip. And I'd like that to take that in the form of a sparring session to help with my digestion. Huh? Wait, when did you eat your food? She gobbled it down without even blinking while she was talking to us. She's like... She's like the Chris Angel mind freak of gobbling curry. CEO, it seems like you already know this person. May I ask who she is, or what we should call her? I cannot tell you. A service-oriented company lives and dies on our customers' trust, and customers cannot trust unless we zealously protect their personal information until we sell it to the highest bidder, of course. Alright then, my name's Ciel, but feel free to call me Ciel. If that sounds too forward, you can call me Ciel Senpai if you like. These two characters are entirely unrelated. I feel like I've been running into a lot of senpai figures lately. Nothing wrong with having multiple senpai, especially when they've got your back. Of course, if I tell you too much, that'd make me more of a teacher than a senpai, but never mind that now. As they say, there's value to be gained from every experience. No time like the present to find out one of the ways people fight in this city. Okay, well, here we go. I'm happy she's actually in the story. I genuinely rather, that she would only be in the second half, right? That they would advertise with her and then she never appeared, you know? It'd be really funny if she got like a boost against like Archetype Earth. Endurance battle. Oh, right, because she's probably unkillable, right? Black key throw. Defense down, target focus up. Well, that's not great. That's not great at all. Alright. Well, let's just... I mean, if it's just an endurance battle, we might as well just go and do stuff here. She's gonna heal from all of that, isn't she? Let's see here. Pretty much. Oh, look at her going into that. Wow. Anyways, pop this turn, so that next turn we can do the other stuff there. Let's go 1, 2, 3. It is fun that they are both really good servants in very different ways. Both characters who completely change how the game plays. Oh wow, we're doing like no damage to you, huh? Get lavaed. So that's just fun to see these two fighting like that. Oh, are you dead? You're nearly dead. Wow. Target focus on you. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's get some bullets here. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Look at us. We're going all in. I wonder if she's going to pop super. Or if she's going to just do a different move. We're just doing like protagonist battle. This is awesome. This is so good. Dude, in the flower field? Wait. Freaking rules. And nice, so she didn't pop super, but she's dead. Does she have a unique death thing, if I'm correct? No, okay. Alright. Still worth it to see that, though. For sure, for sure, for sure. You were just as good as the rumors said. Thank you. That was a great post-meal workout. These two side by side. You're the same. You're the same. You're two flavors of the same person. Not at all. If anything, we should be thanking you. I can't remember where, but I think I've experienced combos like that before. Oh my god, Melty Blood reference. Your style kind of reminds me of a couple of priests I know. Do you belong to a religious organization or something? I love it when characters are smart. I love it when characters are smart. Oh, so you've seen other executors fight before. That's a surprise. There aren't many Black Key users out there. I think we have most of them. It was a pleasure to watch you in action. I can see how you once managed to save the whole galaxy. Ooh, not so fast. I'm just an ordinary tourist like anyone else, remember? Oh, right, of course. My apologies. Anyway, I heard about your problem during our duel. So your employees have been getting attacked, huh? And apparently there's also a beast lurking around somewhere. Just staring straight at her. Yeah, that's right. I don't suppose you might know anything about that. No, I don't. But as a rule of thumb, the important thing with incidents like these is to investigate known facts. If you just follow your guts, going after people because they look kind of suspicious, you'll end up wasting your and your fellow investigators' time. So I suggest starting with what you know for sure, then build up new leads from there. You know, that's a good point. I don't think we've even done a cursory investigation yet. CEO, could you give us any data you have on the attacks? The employee name, their delivery area, what kind of food they were bringing, that kind of stuff. I swear to God, if it's just whenever there's curry, and I'm actually correct, the more information we have to work with, the better. Certainly, I'll put together a presentation at once. However, while I would like to cross-reference the attack locations with the orders, I'm afraid I'm not familiar enough with either to offer any offer many details. I can help with that. I've been studying hard to be a guide here, so if you can just tell me the names of the food and places, I can tell you more about them. At least I hope I can. That would be a great help. You are clearly very good at your job. I think I can chip in a little too. Okay, shall we get started? And then they made a PowerPoint presentation in the middle of the street. All right, here's a list of every attack. Huh? Hang on. So you know this too, Master. Seeing them all laid out in a list does make it pretty obvious. Right? I never would have guessed they all had this in common. It's curry. Sounds like you found a promising lead. That's great. So, I'll be on my way. There's still other restaurants I'd like to try. Of course. Thanks for your help, Mysterious Curry Eater X. Ah, she was odd. Yeah, she was. She seems strangely confident, though. Whoever she is, she's clearly far from ordinary. So, what's our next move? Yes. Now that we know what the attacks have in common, I should be able to lay an even more effective trap. In fact, I think we are practically guaranteed to catch our culprit now. Now we just need to execute our critical, best-in-class, high-impact solution. They're walking around it, but it's so clear what it's going to be. We'll see. Or it's a massive red herring. Because maybe they're all ordering red herring. Special tourism quest. Oh. I guess we have a DNA oh, we're going to the DNA library, I guess. Sure. I don't know what we're fighting here. Could be anything. Goodness gracious. Sure. Let's actually do a real team now. Whoop. Because we want to finish leveling that up. There we go. What? Wrong one. That one. There we go. All right, sure. Let us do this. See just what the heck we're facing off with here. Library, DNA Library of the Future. What could we have? Is it going to be like depending on how you fight it, it evolves? Like whatever, is it going to be like Kecleon where whatever class you hit it with, it turns into that class? That'd be cool. Have they not done that? That might be too difficult to program. Okay, we're just battling biological specimens. What's with the hand thing? Why are you both doing the hand thing? Wait, is it just one of one with 3? And they got different survival rates. So like, wait, why don't I just go crazy? Let's just go crazy. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go 1, 2, 3. That should just do it, I think. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it was a snake. And that was a rooster. That one we gotta hit again, I guess. This is a weird quest. Already. Will we kill the 2 of them at least? Okay. Okay, well, you just stayed what you were. Okay. Alright, well, let's shoot you.
狙いは一点
Let's go.
ただ一人
2, 3.
あの答えです
Here
ね
we go. Oh no, it's not shoot. It's you're in your last one. It'll be
私なら交代は
big lights. Yeah.
ボディは小さくゾーンは広く手にした武器は月より大きくおとなしく引き潰されなさい
Bigger than the moon. We know what she's talking about. There we go. Dude, I can't believe I'm playing the Tsukihime gacha
ちょっと
game.
エーテル補充していっていいですか
Talking about ether? Huh. At least I think she is. It's nice when you can hear the cognates. You gotta be careful when they're false cognates, you know? $5,000. Now we are officially more than halfway through that. Whoop. Didn't mean to click. Go back. Go back. Go back. So we are now at what? Battling a foreigner? Oh, wait. I think I know what that's going to be. Wait. Is it not? I bet you it's going to be Mysterious Heroine. Which one is it? Double X Alter? I think so. And she's doing this because she hungry. She hungry. Let's see here. Not many good servants there. Can't use Berserker. Sure, whatever. You're maxed out at least. And we'll bring up you. And, yeah, sure, whatever. That works. Except, give me that. All right. Well, let's continue. Our next step is to limit our delivery options to the type that's been targeted before. That is, we only allow for orders of that type. I've hardly updated the system to do just that. Imagine being a regular Uber Eats person and just being like, all right, let's see what I want to eat. Oh, they only have one type of food today. There, we just received an order for something called knafe. Knafe? Knafe? What is that? I'm Googling it. I'm Googling it right now. Knafe. That is a beloved Middle Eastern dessert. Oh, she eats desserts. Yep, that was what X-Alter, that's what, yeah, Mysterious Heroine X-Alter was all about, right? It is featuring a crispy shredded pastry or semolina dough with stretchy sweet cheese. Yeah. Knafe, that's a dessert made with noodle-like wheat flour dough that's often filled with cream or drizzled with syrup. Next order. Lukaimat, they're gonna say, right? Those are deep-fried dough balls soaked in sweet syrup. Okay, I think I've had that one. That one's really good. Oh, I just realized these are all sweets, aren't they? Correct. Upon reassessing the damages my employees suffered during their attacks, we realized that every order stolen from them consisted of something sweet. Unfortunately, because I'm unfamiliar with local cuisine, I failed to notice this commonality until now. That's why we're now limiting deliveries to sweets only. We've essentially made ourselves the only service in Dubai dedicated exclusively to delivering sweets. Of course, I can't speak to what the other companies may be doing. We have and continue to maintain the top market share in this region, which means we have the highest chance of being attacked during the next sweets delivery. I just hope this works. Huh? Kaha. Oh, here she is. This design rules. Good heavens. I never noted. Good heavens. Okay. Prime sustenance detected. Begin refueling. What the? An unidentified entity wearing mysterious black armor? Anyway, it's about to attack. There you are. I've been waiting for you. Beast or no, this is definitely a threat. I'll handle it. I feel like I've seen this thing somewhere before. Don't be too rough with it. I did not know that was all up there. Yeah. I mean, like, again, it's one of those things where it's like I've seen this character's design, but whenever I don't like whenever a servant is in the future, I don't look too closely at their designs because I don't want to have my I mean, unless they're like a crossover servant or something cool, right? But I usually try and keep them out of my brain until I see them for realsies. So I never noticed that. Okay, well, they're not like that now. I'm sorry, double sights? Double sights? Shut up. Okay, well, we'll start with you first. Do this. Do this. Do this. Are you guys immune to poison? It's actually pretty good if that's the case. Okay. We have a full combo with... Oh, I thought we had a full combo with you. No, it's ours that we have a full combo with. Okay. So let's go this here. It's not gonna do full. Villains terminate. Aw, my NP game down. She really has a filter on the voice more than normal. Okay, I guess I could have done that there. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey, remove poison. Wait, that's actually useful here. Self-autonomous mode disabled. Oh. So very bulky armor, yeah. It is funny you play as her and she's screaming about being a beast to the party. Oh, she gets a funny little face. Goodness. Okay, yeah, no, did they shrink a bit? It looks like they might have. No, maybe not. Is that... Or is it going to be ours or a different one? That's the... Well, she was already servant first to begin with. So no, it is the different one. What a weird character. I guess that's what happens when you create an offshoot of an offshoot of an offshoot, you know? Okay. Maybe she'll, because she's our like actual servant verse connection, maybe she can explain a bit what's going on. X, what are you doing here? Master, it was X under that mysterious black armor. Yeah, I thought that might be her. X, that name does sound vaguely familiar. Maybe that was how I was known many long seasons ago, before I donned this quantum armor. She seems to be dazed. Huh, what to do with her now? I think we should hear her side first. I suppose that is fair. All of you have the same voice. So tell us then, why have you been attacking people with sweets? I can't remember when it all began, but I remember being sucked into a black hole somewhere deep in space. Oh no, she went through spaghettification. My quantum armor went into semi-autonomous mode so it could maintain its life support systems, causing me to lose consciousness. From what I can tell, I somehow ended up here, but the armor didn't have enough energy left to reboot, so it must have begun automatically refueling itself with compatible compounds matching its pre-configured molecular formula, C12H22O11. Is that sugar? If I type this into Google, am I going to get sugar? C12H22, 12H22 011. Is it C12H22O11 is the chemical formula for sucrose, commonly known as table sugar. Yeah, it is a disaccharide carbohydrate made up of 12 carbons, 22 hydrogens, 11 oxygens. Yeah, so that's okay. That's funny. They're making a joke. Huh? That's the chemical formula for... Okay, Bash. I did the research already. That's a chemical formula for sucrose, the primary component of sugar. So basically you needed these sweets to wake up, well, to survive, really. Be that as it may, I can't condone stealing. Basic sensors coming online. Assessing situation. It seems I forgot to account for ethical constraints, or rather that I never included them on the list of forbidden behaviors. I did not know that the people of this galaxy had created a system of delivering sweets from all manner of vendors directly to you at a mere tap of a phone. Honestly, it still sounds too good to be true. So you're saying your armor was stealing because it was not aware of the existence of Univer Eats? Exactly. Furthermore, I think the fact that most of these sweets weren't included in my database led to the errors in its decision-making subroutines. Knafe, Lukamat, Mamul, Baklava, I've had that one. You could blame them for my armor going berserk. Such sinful sweets. No, that is all you have to say for yourself. In much the same way villains grow stronger and cooler as the final season approaches, they also begin showing more sincere, relatable sides to themselves you didn't know were there. What I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry. Good grief, so you are not in control of your actions. I understand I have a tendency to lose control myself whenever I see anything that looks like a carrot. What? Huh? Okay. Huh? Well, you do not seem to be... Oh, right. Green, spiky top. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Well, you do not seem to be connected to the beast, and since the damage caused was fairly limited, I suppose I can chalk this matter up to extenuating circumstances. Yay. I'd hug you to show how grateful I am for your magnanimity, but I'm afraid I am so low on energy, I can't even stand up. Darn. Master, you just nodded as though you made up your mind about something. What are you thinking? CEO, is it possible to order from a newly made account? Of course. Thank you for using Univer Eats. Well, I'd like to order a bunch of local sweets. Does this mean you're... Part of it's to help X, sure, but I also want to try them myself. Good point. I've been smelling tasty sweets for a while now. We may not have made any progress on the beast problem, but we did solve the mystery of these attacks. Wanting a little sweets party to celebrate capturing the perpetrator is understandable. It feels a little weird to, invite said perpetrator to the party, but if you're all okay with it, I guess I am too. Now that my Santa memories have resurfaced, my fists are itching for some action. I can handle the deliveries. Well, we won't just be taking orders from one place, right? I'll do some deliveries too. We can all take turns handling the deliveries. Trying foods you never tasted before is one of the best parts of a vacation. And of course, it'll taste even better if we all try them together. This line here is going to hit people hard because some people go to Japan and order chicken nuggets. Now that Univer Eats operations are back to normal, making the first delivery myself will be both symbolic and efficacious? How do you say that word? How do you say that word? Louder, please. Efficacious. Capable of producing the intended result or desired result. So, possible. Okay. All right. What would you like to order? Whatever it is, Univer Eats will deliver it fast and fresh with a smile. Has Univer Eats been a joke in this game before? I feel like it is. It sounds very familiar. Here's the Mamul, but Merry Christmas. That's still a long ways off. Sorry, making a delivery must have brought me back to the halcyon days I spent as Santa Claus. Mamul is a type of cookie frequently made with nuts and jam. Cool, it would kill me. What a nice simple sweet. I love it. Fast charging energy reserves, munch munch munch. Yes, these have a very subtle taste to them. I only wish there were a lot more to go around. Oh, that's a different outfit. How many outfits do you guys have? May I have your order number, please? Got it. Here you go. Be careful with those. Thanks. Okay, pickup complete. Now I just have to take these to the canal boat back to the venue for the party. Huh? What are you doing here? You're a very hard worker, aren't you? Well, you used to be. I can see why you weren't just another outlaw. As a manager in the pirating industry, you clearly have some keen analytical powers. You act confident and self-assured, but deep down, you believe in rules and discipline. Efficiency might be a better word. Blackbeard is the epitome of a vile pirate. Francis Drake is a foolhardy merchant. And you, I'd say you're something of a disciplined soldier. Oh, I thank you. That's very kind. Though I'd rather you have expressed your praise with actions as opposed to mere words. For example, if you were to start growing your hair out now so you got used to hiding your eye. We gotta kill this guy. We gotta kill this guy. And then when you're older, if you commit to considering no other hairstyles, so the whole world would be filled with... Oh, so you're doing it not for her, but to expand it around. You're still horrible. Why are you drooling? We need to kill this guy. I hate you. Then when you're older, if you committed to considering no other hairstyle, so then the whole world would fill up with women hiding their eyes everywhere. So creepy. Same. Yeah. Mood. Thank you. Absolutely mood. Even the game was like, bro, what the frick? We gotta kill this guy. I don't think it's ever done it in the middle of a cutscene before. I blame Windows. I blame Windows. It's just my dad's computer's been having weird issues. My laptop's been having weird issues. I was just on my computer and it just restarted. And it's like, why? Do you want to upgrade to Windows 11? No. I hate it here. Can we continue in the cutscene? It's actually usually really good for starting you right where you last died, if not like a sentence before. So let's see here. Resume. Where's it gonna put me? Is it the start of the cutscene, or is it gonna be... Yeah, so creepy, yeah, right? Sorry, but I already have your reward right here. It's a stamp to let everyone know you deserve to go to jail. What is this? Your reward stamp. Word of advice. Yeah, try keeping the creepy stuff to a minimum for a change. I'm sure it isn't easy trying to keep up that cheerful facade all the time. Ouch. As if I wasn't already painfully aware of that. Anyway, I wonder what this stamp is about. At least it doesn't seem to be anything bad. And well, I know what she said, but it's possible she's just shy. Maybe the stamp even serves to admit one into a secret hidden island. That'd be something to look forward to. Okay, I'm just sending to my friends. We gotta kill Bartholomew Roberts. There we go. Good. Now they all know. You know what? I'll say this at least. I'll say this. They do call him out every time. They never let it stand. And my only concern is I legitimately don't know if that's in the original script or if that's a localization addition. I am more than fine with that addition if that's the case. Ah, I'm stuffed. Right. Sweets here are clearly nothing to scoff at. It's pretty easy to go overboard when you're trying sweets you've never heard of. Pardon the interruption. Oh, hi X, how are you feeling now? Much better, thank you. My energy has been completely replenished and I've resumed normal operations. I know you weren't responsible for my armor going berserk, but even so, you wouldn't have been in the wrong if you reported me to the Galactic Police. But instead you're throwing me a sweets party. Talk about Botamochi from subspace. I suppose every antimatter melon has its day. I'm guessing this is mana from heaven. Right? Okay. Villain or not, I won't forget the sugary debt I owe you, and I know just apologizing isn't enough to clear my record. Is there anything I can do to repay you? That is a commendable attitude. I could take you on as one of our couriers, but in this case, I think first-class part-timers take precedence since they contributed so much to solving this incident. I expect they will continue to poke their noses into dangerous situations, so if you wish to repay me, I'd like to hire you as their security detail. How does that sound? I have no objections. Besides, I can't guarantee I won't make the same mistake if I run out of energy while making deliveries. I don't really need any more bodyguards at this point, but, well, we could use all the help we can get. Okay, glad to have you on board. Contract sealed. I'm sure I don't have to tell you how reassuring it is to have a former final season villain join your side. Though, I will have to be careful not to foreshadow any deaths. I'm nothing if not grateful to you all. Thank you. Once again, excellent work in both solving this case and in helping with our deliveries. Remember, Univer Eats represents a new era of employment opportunities where anyone can come and work as they like. So you are welcome to return to us at any time. Whenever you wish to use your muscles to bring joy and food to others, we will be waiting for you. Well, I'm glad we could get you a room on such short notice. Here's your key, X. Thank you. Man, I'm beat. I can't wait to get back to my room. I'll go up with Resh Gagalan, X. Oh wow, elevator. Oh, right. This seems like a good opportunity to check something. You're looking for a beast, right? Is she gonna say she's right here? Yes, that's right. Assuming there even is one anyway. Oh, looking right at her. Very well. By the way, this is my villain radar. It has a middling success rate at detecting villains once they reach a certain level of villainy. What does it mean when it's flashing red like that? Good question. It seems to indicate that right on top of us, there's unmassively... Uh-oh. Oh man, oh, I know, it's probably because it's going off because I'm the goddess of the underworld. I know everyone tends to forget a lot of the time, but I'm actually the personification of evil and chaos. Maybe I should work on my evil laugh to help people remember. No, wait, that makes me sound more like a goddess of justice in the underworld, doesn't it? Drat, now what am I supposed to do? Fine. As a favor from one villain to another, I will keep quiet about what exactly this pinging means. However, I recommend you update your deception protocols. You clearly haven't done anything to counteract the unique elements you're exuding, and the radar can't help but pick up on those at this close a range. Unique elements? Like what? She smells like the Servantverse. Oh! Oh! Okay. We are getting into that, I guess. Huh. That's interesting. Is it? But I mean, we sort of already heard a bit of a explanation of, well, the underworld of the Servantverse and the regular world are the same thing. So is it just going to be that, or is there actually going to be more? 5460. Alrighty. Still got more, or is that done for the day? Pursue Lukaimot. Support only. Well, let's finish this first. We'll see what that other one is. I can't really continue avoiding this. Huh? The boys? Hello. Looks like we all have the same idea. I suspect so. Who, me? I'm just curious, that's all. You could say the same of me. All right, here goes. Yes? Sorry to disturb you. We know it's ungentlemanly to visit a young lady's room so late at night, but there's something we need to discuss. Would you mind if we came in? It's fine. Everyone else is already here. Oh. You're having a group meet. Is it everyone except us? Okay. I see. So you all noticed too. Well, yeah, it's hard not to, much time as we spent together. And I don't just mean today either. Hell, I bet Mash has even spent more time with him than the rest of us combined. Oh, it's about us? I suppose I have. In any case, it's clear Master hasn't been his usual self. All right, let me share my observations that we're all on the same page. I think Ereshkigal has become a beast. Oh, wow, okay, well, he got it in one, huh? What's more, Master, and I suspect Passionlip, are aware and have been trying to hide it from us. Oh my god, I love it when characters are smart. Does that about cover it for all of you, too? It'd be funny if Bartholomew just didn't nod. He's like, oh no, I wasn't thinking that at all, actually. Okay, that's everything we know. Now, I think we all need to discuss our next move. Oh, she raises her hand. Go ahead. What I'm about to say is a choice I've made personally, not one I'm trying to impose on any of you. Having said that, I know what stance I'd like to take, and I'd like to share it now, if that's okay. I'm thinking of continuing to let sleeping dogs, or beasts, lie. Oh, how come? If Master knows Ereshkigal is a beast now, and he's chosen not to tell us, then I'm sure it's because he felt doing so wouldn't help anything. Actually, I believe he thinks telling us could do more harm than good. I'm sure they thought telling us would improve things or give them a hint as to how it happened. Then neither Master or Ereshkigal would have hesitated to bring this to our attention. That's just the kind of naturally good-hearted people they are. Of that, I'm absolutely certain. Conversely, that they haven't told us probably means they're sure there's nothing to be done about it. So, they don't know how this happened, and don't see a path to fixing it either. I suspect that's right. I too am certain Master wouldn't hesitate to come to us if he thought we could help. However, now that we've figured it out on our own, we need to consider what we're going to do about this. Yeah, we at least need to make sure things don't get out of control or go anywhere truly dangerous. So, I want to do whatever we can to prevent anything like that from happening. Of course, as Master's servants and servants of Chaldea, that's exactly what we should be doing. But even so, I think we should continue to pretend not to know, so Master and Ereshkigal don't think anything has changed. Why is that? It's what I said earlier about telling us potentially doing more harm than good. When I try to see this from Master's perspective, I think I see the same pitfalls as he does. Let's say we went to Master and Ereshkigal and told them we know the truth. Consider how this would likely play out. Master would almost certainly start devoting all of his time and effort to resolving the situation, even if he still has no idea why or how this happened, and I can't yet see any possible solution. I also think there's a good chance of Ereshkigal beginning to act differently. She might even decide the best course of action is to leave us. So while it may be somewhat crass to put it this way, telling them would almost certainly put our summer vacation to an abrupt end. Oh, yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? We've never explicitly talked about it, but I'm sure everyone here knows how much. Talama Kazqui needs this break. Is that us? I've never heard you refer to me as that. Well, yeah, he's been through a hell of a lot lately. I don't have her summoned, so I've never heard her call me that. So of course I want him to relax and recuperate as much as he possibly can. Master has always been particularly responsible, arguably too much so for his own good. If he had to choose between vacation and duty, he would never hesitate to choose the latter. Right, just like what's happening right now. The only reason Master agreed to spend summer vacation here in Dubai was out of consideration for us. I'm sure he's only thinking about making sure the rest of us enjoy ourselves. So if we were to reject that, it would effectively mean the end of this summer vacation, and he would go right back to his duties as the Master of Chaldea, regardless of what he might want. So you're saying if we want him to continue enjoying this vacation, we have to continue enjoying it as well. And that's why we shouldn't let him find out that we know about Ereshkigal, right? Right. I'd like at least to keep this pretense going as long as we can. Ideally, we enjoy summer vacation to the fullest. Master gets so caught up in all the fun and excitement that he forgets all about the situation, and we find a way to solve this ourselves without him ever finding out. I understand this could be seen as lying to him, or even outright betraying his trust, but don't worry about it. A relationship is actually kind of unhealthy if you can never lie to each other for any reason. Very true. Take me and Lady Yu. I've totally lied to her before. Oh, well. Like, whenever she asks me if she's shrunk after she's blown herself up, I always tell her she's as tall as ever. Wait, what? She actually gets smaller? Because the important thing is that she's just as beautiful, even if she's tiny. All right, I'm willing to play along. Of course, should something happen. My duty as a servant of Caldia compels me to do everything in my power to resolve it by Master's side. Thank you, Percival. If the situation takes a turn for the worse and things really do become dangerous, I'm certain Master will do his best to fix it. So until and unless that happens, we should be fine continuing as we have been. Understood. In that case, what exactly should we do from tomorrow onward? I imagine we'll just keep sightseeing while gathering information, so I don't think much is actually going to change. I agree. We probably don't need to worry too much about it. It's still not clear why or how Ereshkigal became a beast. But we do know someone who should know something about it. As the de facto ruler of this city, there's no way she wouldn't be aware of the beast alert currently in effect. You mean BBS? That's a good point. Regardless of her position, we should still find a way to talk to her about this. Unfortunately, there's no way to guarantee that we can meet with her just by visiting the Fountain Plaza. There's only one surefire way we can get in touch with her. Her joy mission, huh? Right, I'm sure Master is aware of that as well, which is another reason why he's continuing as though nothing happened. Huh, gotcha. And it looks like that's our best option too. Alright, I think that covers everything for now. If possible, I'd like for all of us to meet up like this again tomorrow. That way we can share what we've learned and keep each other abreast on any new developments. Alright everyone, to sum it up, we now have 3 primary objectives. Find out why Ereshkigal turned into a beast, continue feigning ignorance around her and Master, and successfully complete our Dubai sightseeing joy mission. I believe the second one in particular will require the ability to improvise and think on your feet, and I'll do everything I can to support all of you. Have a good night, everyone, and good luck tomorrow. Wow, she had real protagonist energy throughout all this. It's kind of great. She's really came into her own as someone who can lead, you know? Well, okay, so that's locked now, but we do have a special quest. Support only. Okay. What's going on in this one? And the Lukai Mott is one of the food things, right? Yeah. Is it just delivery stuff? Is this delivery side quests? Got all that?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Huh. I can tell you're lying, my steed. It's plain on your face. Alright, I'll start over again. First, I'm spending the summer with Master in the Singularity. You do get that, right?
Well, yeah, sure.
Good. Next, you know how there are no horses and dragons in this modern city? Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. Jiggle, jiggle. I'm jiggling the keys. Jiggle, jiggle. Look over here.
Yes, boss.
Now, listen closely. The people of modern civilization have learned to build incredible cities. Unfortunately, those cities are not well suited for horses, though. They are also poor fit for dragons, since you can't walk without flapping your wings.
Well, yeah. Horses aren't as important as they used to be, and there's basically no dragon kind around anymore.
Right, so there you go. This singularity is situated in a modern city, so you stand out too much for me to keep you with me at all times.
Can't I just use my spirit form?
You could, but can you swear to me you will not come out of it if you see a pretty lady?
Yep.
Which was that? Nope or yep? I swear. He's funny. He's a funny character. I like him. Okay, listen. I'll call on you if we need to fight. So no going off on your own. I apologize if you can hear a vacuum cleaner going off. There's nothing I can do about that.
What?
I mean, look, I don't think anyone will care if you show up in battle. Servant battles are already so flashy, a dragon or two hardly gets noticed. If someone asks, we can just say we're filming a movie or something, but I still want to avoid drawing unnecessary attention when we're just out and about. Got it? Got it? Got it?
Got it.
How sure are you?
Come on, I got it, boss. You just want me to stay put and keep out of trouble, right? Then maybe I'll just lie around and be lazy for a change. This is a pretty big suite.
Good.
What to do? Maybe I'll spend the summer reading. That could be fun.
How are you going to, your hands on an e-reader? I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to just wait until the vacuum cleaner is done. Okay, it's done now. Let's finish this off. Well, of course I'm gonna head out. It's not like the boss is here to stop me, and sitting around the hotel all day is boring. Does he even fit in the hotel room? Like, he would take up most of a hotel room. And look, no crying, no shouting, no panicking in the streets. This modern world's way more accepting than the boss thinks. Even if people see an animal bigger than a cow or horse walking around and it turns out to not be a bear but an unfamiliar dragon, they just write it off as a movie prop or a VTuber overlay or something and not give it a second thought. What do you mean a VTuber overlay? Those don't exist in real life. Also, wait, hold up. Is this the first time I've ever just seen the actual word VTuber written in a game? Like, I've seen like VTuber-ish things, but I don't think they've ever used the word VTuber, because I know, isn't there like illegal problems with the word VTuber because the tube implies YouTube? I guess you have servant tube, so it's not too bad, but... Huh, you seem very knowledgeable about the modern world. Oh yeah, I guess. The boss doesn't look at them much, but I go through Chaldea's archives pretty often. They're pretty sweet, not as much freaky stuff as the real internet. What? Okay, no wait, what's up with this dragon? Some singularities, you can even get a high-speed connection going. This place is one of them. A dragonkin variant adapted to the modern age. Very interesting. Oh, right. You're actually a horse, aren't you? Sure am. I've always been able to talk, though. Wait, who am I talking to anyway? Me? Why, I'm everyone's favorite little sister. I just happened by. Thank you for sharing that fascinating pet theory. But I do think walking around like this may be more dangerous than you think. Which is why I'm going to help you out with a little disguise. Yeah. Wait, are you going to turn him into a dude or something? Oh no. What is this? This black bikini, this banging bod? No way, it can't be. I'm the boss now. What's going on? You're twice as cute when you're flustered. It's nothing too complicated. You originally became a dragon thanks to a curse, right? Now that Nikki Tish has changed into a swimsuit spirit origin, it's made your spirit origin unstable, so it just took a little nudge to change you into this. Huh, so that's how it works. Well, anyway, thanks. Now I can really enjoy everything Dubai has to offer. This is gonna be great. What to do first? Who am I kidding? I'm gonna have to go somewhere with lots of ladies and... Lukaimat. Huh? Lukaimat. They're pretty famous around here. I'm rather fond of them myself. They're great. If you have time, I suggest trying some for yourself. I don't think you'll regret it. Huh. Looking for something I've never heard of while on a trip, huh? Yeah. Yeah, sounds like a nice goal for the trip. Besides, this one sounds especially good. Thanks, little sister. I'm gonna go try looking for this Lukaimat. Try not to stumble. You know it. Walks around on all fours still. You know what? I did not think it would go this direction. Ha ha ha. Lukaimat. Where could it be? Is it food? I hope it's food. Damn, I just realized I can't read any of this writing. I know a little Cyrillic, but Arabic's a whole other ballgame. Guess it'd be wrong to look in a mirror, huh? Yeah, I shouldn't. Then again, what's the harm? There's nothing wrong with checking yourself out in the mirror, right? It's not like I'm, gonna take the swimsuit off or anything. It's not like anyone tried to stop me either. I mean, who are these excuses I am making even more? Should I do it? Should I really look in the mirror? Man, I think my heart's pounding. Wait, does this mean What are you doing? You surprised me. You? I'm the one who's surprised. Thought you were supposed to be garden master with the others, Nikki. Huh? Bro, you can't just sniff a girl. Sen, you're not Nikki, are you? You're a dragon, pal. Am I wrong? So the jig's up, huh? Well, look, I can explain, okay? A blah blah blah, a blah 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 blah. You're looking for Lukaimat? Yeah, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less, I swear.
I'm not lying. I just don't need to tell him I was also planning on looking at myself in a mirror. Look, I'm not. Huh. Well, sister lady said it was famous around here, so I'm thinking it must be food. And I bet it's real tasty, too. Oh, hey, that sounds golden. Dubai's obviously a wealthy city. Stands to reason that any famous dishes here gotta be good. Still, it's okay if it's not food. The important thing is it sounds like it's gotta be good. So if you can buy it, I'd like to get one. Huh? What's up? Now I see. Okay, see what? Alright, got it. You scared me again. Don't shout like that. Something about your voice really hits me hard. Jeez, that was scary. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. I forgot you were originally a horse. Okay, as my way of saying sorry, I'll help you look for this look-I'm-out stuff. Oh, whoa, really? Sure. I'm not working my part-time job today anyway. What is your part-time job? I don't even want to know. Oh, hey! Look-I'm-out? Never heard of it. Perhaps it's some kind of sea monster? Don't just make stuff up, Saber. No, I can see it. A god killer's words carry a lot of weight. They're extra golden. Huh? Really? I don't know. This look-I'm-out stuff doesn't sound like a monster to me. I think it's probably food. Plus, they say it's a good thing. I see. Perhaps it was good. Once. Maybe it's fallen to the dark side or something. Wait, why are you going along with this now? Did I say something? If it is a fallen god, it would be very dangerous. Don't let its curse swallow you. Good advice. Thanks. None of you even listen to me, are you? Look, I'm not him. I cannot say I've ever heard of such a thing before. How about you, Lord Tajima? How intriguing that I should learn yet another unfamiliar word. Perhaps fate has led us to this encounter. Lord Tajima no Kami, Lady Tomoe, what are you talking about? I'm afraid I may be a touch lost. Forgive us. It's merely reminded us of another similar occasion. At any rate, Look-I'm-out. What could it be? Your thoughts, Lady Shosetsu? Unfortunately, I have never heard of any such thing, so I can only hazard a guess. It does have a fun ring to it, so perhaps it is some kind of foreign creature. Oh. I'm sorry. Please forget I said anything. Just a bit of idle speculation. Perhaps it is nothing of the sort. There could well be a creature by that very name. It may also be a cute, cuddly creature with which we are unfamiliar, perhaps a phantasmal. You think so? I suppose its name bears one such connotation, possibly. Kinda what? What the hell? Why does everyone we talk to decide it must be some kind of monster? If it is a creature, it's gotta be one lurking around somewhere people ain't gonna spot it easily. Yes. I recall how in Edo, ghosts and monsters refused to reveal themselves until after the sun had set. It would only make sense for such a mythical beast to dwell in darkness, far away from the light of the sun. Yeah, that tracks. Alright, partner, let's go track down this Look-I'm-out nest. Nest? So we're just treating this creature as real? I'm telling you, I really don't get the sense this thing's a monster. I think it's food. Come on, man. Don't you think we should take a pause on this hunting thing and check the souk first? Come on, what do you say? We found a cave, apparently. Now we're looking for a Look-I'm-out in an underground cave. We didn't even bother to talk to a local elder or something before we came here. Don't you think our approach here is a little random, Kintoki? Like, let's at least check the souk before... Shh! Quiet. Okay. Wait. Hang on. Are you trying to make me fall for you by acting all cool and stuff because I look like a hot chick right now? Really? Seriously? Dude, you can't do that. I know I look like the boss Nikitish right now, but like, this is taking things way too far. Huh? Did you just hear that growl too? There it is. Now that's one hell of a golden magical energy signal. This thing's not messing around. Is it just a... Whoa, egg! Egg! A Look-I'm-out, and it's just as big and nasty looking as I thought. What? No way. This can't be right. This isn't a local monster or anything. That's totally a giant you-know-what. Let's go! Oh well, it does look like the kind of thing we should probably take care of. Damn it, I can't fight in this form. Oh. Alright. This thing might not be a Lukai Mott, but whatever it is, it's sure nasty. Let's do this thing. This is so silly. This is so stupid. Yeah, leave it to the summer events for things to be excessively stupid. And I mean that extremely positively. Yep, okay. Yep. Well, hey, single targets and all that stuff, that's good. Whoa, wait, what? Wait, what? Dragon's Roar. Whoa, whoa. I'll back you up, Kintoki. Increase attack and NP gauge. This is crazy. Wait, that's cool. I love when they do stupid stuff like that. Okay, we'll do that later. Also do that later. Wow, that's really fun, actually. Okay, give you some gauge. And let's just do a triple combo to get our super going. Oh, that's fun. And we're invincible anyways. Oh, we were. Okay, I'm not going to do super because I'd rather save the meter here. Let's just get more meter. Finish this up, and then next turn do even more. We get 200. Yeah, we should. Yeah. There we go. Radiance of droplets. Oh. That's not good. That's bad. That's real bad. Did not think he'd pop super there. Okay, well, we can restore our HP. We can damage cut and restore HP. Nice. Might as well stun him. Attack and stun. Oh, that's like a nothing burger for damage, but okay. Alright. Do as much damage as we can here. Okay, and then... There we go, that's enough. Crack that egg open. I forgot about the guts, but that's fine. We got this. Here we go. There we go, big damage. Dude, we're clipping into the egg. There we go. Happy Easter. It's not Easter at all. I hope there's more just super stupid side quests. These are my favorite. Are we gonna get back and she's gonna be like, no, I just wanted it as like food for payment? We're off to the desert? I guess that's where we were, okay. No, we're not battling her. Okay, we're good. Ugh. Oh. Man, I'm exhausted. I had no idea backing up berserkers can be so tiring. Definitely never doing that again. Ugh. Well done. As a reward for defeating me, I will grant you one wish. Hear that? What do you want to wish for? Okay. Let's clear this up once and for all. So, like, what's a Lukai mod? It's not you, right? No, I am not a Lukai Mott. Oh, really? Whoops. Nor am I indigenous to this region. No, I am an artificial spirit, a certain servant cultivated in secret. Gotcha. Hang on. Can you tell us who this certain servant is? I don't know. It seems I was grown without any particular purpose, then quickly released and told to go back to nature. Okay, so it's not like whoever made you was plotting anything evil then. Indeed. Wonder who could be. Paracelsus, maybe? So, what about the Lukai Mott? Will you tell us what it is already? Lukai Mott is a Middle Eastern sweet made from deep-fried dough and eaten with syrup. It also smells like cardamom and saffron, dried with molasses. It is delicious. I am dead now. Goodbye. So it was food after all. It sounds real yummy. Pretty sure I've been saying that the whole time. Oh well, at least we know. Come on then, let's go to the souk and get some. Is it gonna be like, I can't change back? Here you go, got some Lukaimat. Thanks, Kentucky. Couldn't go into the bakery myself, didn't want to freak the employees out. No problem, dude. You do the same for me. Although, could you, why couldn't you just, cast that spell on yourself again? Alright, well, that wasn't mine. Some nice passing little sister transformed me. I owe my time just roaming around the city to her. Anyways, let's try this Lukaimat stuff. Uh-huh. Ah, it's crunchy, spongy, and rich. It's nice and sweet, and these little spices are a nice accent to the flavor. Yum! Okay, it was definitely worth it. You don't say. What? What's with the knowing look? I was just thinking about how you must really like Nikiti. That's all. Huh? Those Lukaimat are a gift for her, right? No, you're not wrong, but no need to be embarrassed. You ought to be proud of that side of yourself. Anyway, sun's getting pretty low, so why don't you go back and give those to her? There you are. Where have you been, you disobedient steed? I told you again and again not to go out, but there you went, breaking your word like it was nothing. You do know what this means, right? It means you get this chopping motion. Spare me. Wait, boss, please let me explain. You see, blah, 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 blah. What? Lukaimat. Huh, so you were searching for this well-known Middle Eastern sweet. For me. Man, I'm so glad it really was food. I didn't know what I was going to do if it turned out to be a vase or something, since you don't have your own roommate called you. Wait, what? Wait, what? She does. Wait, what? Why doesn't she? I thought every servant had a room. I mean, you could just take one by force, but that's not really your style, is it, Bob? Wait, what? Where does she stay then? That means food was the best thing I could give you. I heard it was good, and it really is. Hey, you can even take this opportunity to share with Master, no? Yeah. And that's not all. Huh? There's a chance you might even run into the Yaskaya somewhere too, right, boss? Now you can share these with them, right? Remember, they told you it didn't have to be animal treats. Wait, were you giving them animal food? Wait, that's kind of silly. Yeah, good point. It's too bad you broke your promise. I'll still have to punish you for that. But more importantly, I'm so happy and proud of you. You're my loyal steed, rather. Because I saw the spent there. We spent years together, died together, and even if we're now just shadows inscribed into the throne, your devotion and thoughtfulness are undiminished even by death. Yeah? So that means... You did great. Well done, my steed. Well, it might not have been easy getting here, but seeing the boss so happy, I'd say it was all worth it. I swear, I always end up at the same conclusion. What else can I do? As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing better than seeing the boss smile. And so if our dragon friend was smiling and Nikki Tish looked at him, while giving the present of the Lukaimat, would you say that she was looking a gift horse in the mouth? I've been workshopping that for like 5 minutes in my head. That was the best I could get. Anyways, well, that leaves then, yeah, we're clear to continue on there tomorrow. Right? We got food delivery wars, which would be good for that. I'm still grinding away at trying to, I can at least get, one more of the attack ups here. Oh, we can get Ciel's costume? Oh, we can get Ciel's costume there. Good. Okay, well, let's get that then. That takes precedent. That absolutely takes precedent. Although to get our other one, we can't get that one just yet. No glasses mode. I don't even know if I want to unlock that one. Although I hear that one has something a little different, actually. Something that actually is kind of fun. Right? It's something that you can't see here.
This one apparently doesn't change. I mean, changes how she looks a bit more, but the actual the glasses off does change one more thing about her, which is very surprising. So we'll see it when we get it there, but we don't have it for now. Yeah, it just open up, right? Yeah. More open ensemble. Time showed off to the Moon Princess gives her a different air. Yeah. We'll get that glasses off one there next time. I didn't even see that those were unlocked. Heck yeah, it's because we met her in the story. Cool. Well, I'll keep grinding away. Hopefully this is the one that gives you all 3 of the drop types, because I like those ones the best. Just because then I can just grind them and not worry. Other than that, yeah, I'll see you guys next time for some more FGO, where we go and continue on with what's going on. We'll see you guys there. Ciao.
Yo.